Hey guys, it's RCK, and I'm glad to have you back here again for our next episode of our Pangea series that we have here. Here we see that a Quarrel Commander claimed the Throne of Spring, so that's from Atlantis. Saster, not sure. So Bird Emperor, so that's going to be Calum, claimed the High Throne. We grew another fortress this turn with one of our pans. And let's see, we have a couple of battles here. We do see one on top of Roost, so that is very interesting. We also see two of our harpies were found in Micklin's lands. So here, with just us taking a barbarian province, more than likely they attacked us at some point. We're taking that back. Here we have a scout pinging Roos's capital. I assume Roos is patrolling with these Thunder Priests or Thunder Wizards here. Probably has some gems on them. Yeah, a couple gems. Gonna be casting 2 elementals each. That has a bottle of water on him, which turned to an ice elemental since the temperature is cold enough. That is what happens. Okay, so the scout runs away. This is us storming one of the Yomi forts. I don't remember if this is the Citadel. I believe this is the Citadel, but I could be wrong. Or one of the Citadels. So we found an Axe of Sharpness and a Pendant of Luck. Very well could be from our dead Hierophant there. Other than that, we captured a fortress, so we captured 2 fortresses here. So one of those is definitely a Citadel, and I think the other is the Palisade that we saw. Here we see slaves patrolling. Here we see 50 Eagle Warriors. That's quite a bit, and some more slaves. 2 tribal kings there. How many tribal kings here? No tribal kings. Interesting. What is that? Okay. So let's see. That is... No, okay, we still have 1 Yomi. So this is the last Yomi fort. It's the Palisade here, and we're storming that this turn. It was the 2 citadels we captured there. It's been a little while since I've looked at the turn myself, or I've done a video. It's been a week or two. So sneaking majority of our troops over to Yomi itself. Other than that, we're building a lab. We're searching for water, earth, nature, and blood. And if we look here, we definitely want to go ahead and get a lab up. We see here we do have wizards, yeah, 4 points of recruitment cost, but we do have a fire mage now on top of an astral. I mean, we do have shamans, but this is going to give us access to air and fire here, or kind of higher air and fire due to the fact that we can communion. But having like a fire 2 and a fire 2 astral 1, or just an air 1 astral 1, I mean, that would be pretty great. Cause we'll definitely have to use those for site searching. And this is just, we could get fire 2s, air 2s, water 2s, earth 2s, possibly, or just a mixture of them. Alright, so that's pretty good, pretty good. And as far as this fort goes, other than 4 gems a turn from it, nothing in particular as far as the mages go. So that's 2, 3. So that's about, I mean, that's 7 gems in total there between those 2 citadels we take. I mean, guys, you have to think citadels are a pretty big deal. Especially getting 2 of them. That is pretty awesome for us for sure. We're going to be putting up probably another fort right over here. We are actually growing a fortress at 237. Just looking at it, I figured we'd grow a fort there. Possibly growing a fort at 177. I don't know if we'll do one at 240, but there's a damn good chance we will. But yeah, I mean, we're looking pretty good. It's we're having trouble. We're trying our best to spend as much money as we can. Of course, we do spend as much as we can every turn, and we're still not at filling out all of our forts as far as recruitment goes, as you can tell. Like, only one of these forts down here are actually making mages. I mean, we have tons of mages, but we just need lots and lots of money and building labs. We're building a lab here. Are we building a lab here? No, we're not building a lab here. We don't have that much money. So yeah, things are looking pretty good. Finishing off Yomi is a really good idea. I think next we are going to be planning on attacking TNN. Just because Roos was our partner, we held a global with him. TNN has taken that global from us. He has attacked the person we have worked with or had good relations with for a while, and we're going to see if we can help him out the best we can. We do want to cover a little bit. We do want to build some different things real fast while we'll have this little minute break from wars, but very, very shortly we will be at war again with TNN. How's our research looking? We're at 733. Not bad. We'll get Alteration 5 next turn. So we'll be able to cast Mother Oak if we wanted to. I don't necessarily think we want to. Not a whole lot else other than that. So we'll go ahead and go over to turn 41. Let's go and check that out. Alright, here we see a few air gems from Atlantis. I'm pretty sure that we traded him probably death gems, I think, what he was asking for, if I remember correctly. We grew a fortress. We found a magic site at Stone Circles as an additional nature gem for us every turn. Found another magic site here, a Druid's Cave, and that is another additional nature site. We're up to 17 nature gems, 13 death, 5 astral, 16 earth. That's pretty awesome. We have such high earth too. 9 water, 7 air, and 9 fire gems. And we see a couple of battles here. We see that a Yomi Bakemono chieftain has kind of came out to try to attack. I assume it's a scout. He's just, I guess, seeing if we have any PD. I'm not entirely sure. But of course, we do put PD down. Eagle Warrior is doing a good job at mulching things up. Just to double check, I know it's been a while, so we will just take a quick look at their bless. I'm not going to say it, but I will bring it up on the screen here if you are interested in pausing and checking this out. Hell of a bless here for sure. Lots and lots of strength. They're going to hit very hard when they get Ocelotos. Is it Ocelotos? And other things such as that, as their sacreds go on. They're going to be very, very tough. And very, very killy for sure. So that was 2 Bakemono chiefs that attacked us. We have Rusian priests and Rusian wizards and thunder priest here attacking Tiananog. We do see some Ocelotos here. Very, very killy units for sure. I mean, we can check them just real fast because I know they're going to get blessed here. Oh, so many Jaguars. Oh, they're going to hurt. That one's really beat up for sure. Let's look. Oh yeah, strength 24, all these blesses on here. All these bonuses, all the resistances. They're up here somewhere. Maybe they haven't came down yet. But yeah, Jaguars are gonna be such a pain in the butt. And honestly, I guess he's just been making Eagle Warriors out of his capital because in EA, only the Jaguars are recruit anywhere. The Eagle Warriors are capital only. In MA, it's the opposite. So the Jaguars are capital only. The Eagle Warriors are recruit anywhere. And then in LA, it's back to the original, being Jaguars everywhere. Eagle Warriors cap only. So we see Mictlan fighting Atlantis. That was the battle we just looked. So that's interesting to see there. Mictlan hitting some troops or independents that looks like they attacked him. A commander and some militia from Atlantis getting chopped up by Mictlan's Eagle Warriors and Jaguar Warriors. Tirnog, a little raiding party, I assume. Not doing a whole lot there on the Roos's capital. I guess trying to maybe gym bait, possibly. Even then, dead and Jinpei. A Neefle Yarrow here, and one deep Spearman. Ice Shield, Flesh Eater, Horror Helmet, Blue Scale Mail, Acorn Necklace, and Ring of Water Breathing. It's just gonna run away. This is Demon General, Revenant. So this, oh yeah, this is the last fortress from Yomi. We stormed it with very minimal amount of troops, just more thugs and actual white centaurs this time, and we're able to take it fairly easily. We see a Harpy Queen has appeared at our gates. That's pretty cool. And then the very last message is that we have vanquished Yomi. So Yomi is knocked out here. Very good. So here we have an Air 2. We're definitely going to start moving this Air 2 around to start site searching. That is a great pickup for heroes. Making some more lion pelts, making a crystal coin, so another, just an astral booster. This is what we have in our inventory at the moment. Are we forging anything else in particular? I'm not seeing a whole lot. We should have been on research. Ugh. Building temples now. Sneaking, we need to build a lab there. We just are so low on cash right now. Don't really want to give up any money as far as recruitment of white centaurs when we're making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 7 a turn there. Definitely don't want to give any of those up, especially if we're going from war to war to war. So we do have to be careful about that. Our research should be much higher. Yeah, it's almost reached 1,000 now. 1,000 a turn now that we have all of our mages that are in the armies, all of our thugs at home researching. We should be able to knock through Alt 6 and 7 pretty quickly. I know it won't be long before we move back out, but all the extra research definitely does help for sure. You have a lightless lantern on. So we will go and check turn 42. Not a whole lot going on here, not any battles or anything. Now that we've finished up Yomi, we are just trying to hit our research, get things done. We see a very, very large army here from Atlantis sitting on this throne. Them controlling 38 is kind of interesting. Knowing that Michelin took this from Atlantis is also kind of interesting. We could see Michelin kind of swoop through and take this coastline, take the throne. Because I definitely would not want to fight a very strong Michelin. I have a throne there. So many Jaguar warriors. They're on 2 caps. Oh yeah, and they're taking this here. So it looks like they're going for Niflheim. I didn't even notice this right here that they took. For some reason I thought that was Niflheim, but Niflheim is right here. Interesting. Yeah. So Michelin's gonna kick Atlantis out of this land here for sure. I'd be really surprised if he didn't. So that's turn 41. Let's go check out turn 42 for this episode. There we go. Alright, the City Lord here was taken out. We see a big, big battle, or not, I mean, not too big, but I mean, that's a lot of Deep One warriors. Lots of troops here. I mean, we should be seeing, this is turn 40. We should be seeing mage cores. We should be seeing so many more mages right now. But we are not seeing that from Atlantis. And as you can tell, his army is getting its butt kicked by a Niflheim Jarl, a hero, and then some PD, and that's it. So you have to be careful with that. You have to definitely kind of know when your transition is to move into kind of more mage-oriented groups, or have them prepared to deal with things like these super combatants here I mean, it's not really just a pretty heavy thug, I feel, not really a super combatant. But yeah, I mean, you have to be ready for shit like that, especially if you've been seeing it. Even then, you guys do have cold resistance. So that's interesting. They pretty good, pretty hard hitters too. So yeah, that's what they have going on. Another one of our harpies were caught. Not a whole lot at all going on here since we have everything researched and just moving harpies here and there, getting things site searched and moved along. Really starting to move our shamans around. Now that Yomi has been taken out, we definitely want to get this searched as soon as possible. Searching over here, here, all this. We're moving around with shamans here. Building a temple in 237 to go ahead and get that up. After we finish building that temple, we'll probably prioritize building a lab in 196 and the temple. We're searching in 219. What is here? Slimy ads. We do need to build a temple here in 204 unless we just want to make pans out of it, which will be perfectly fine too. Just we're really hurting on cash at the moment. Forging some rings of the water breathing. So more than likely, I was looking at dealing with these two provinces and this one here, since I mean those are two thrones. Pretty beneficial to grab, especially if they add anything to our bless. Also taking that shark tribe. Here we have, of course, I've started moving. Notice I'm moving my scouts from the east back over here to TNN, moving them south. Where else? Where else? Moving the ones that are here. Not sure where you guys are going. Started to move some thugs in. Moving the scouts that were in Machaca and that were in Mickland over to TNN as well to kind of get more eyes on them. So yeah, that's why we're definitely targeting TNN next. I can definitely tell that we changed our mind about it and we are heading that way. Turn 42. I'm pretty sure we have a nap, so we might have 3 turns, or a turn might already be up. So either in the next episode or the turn after, or the episode after that, you'll probably be seeing the start of the war with TNN, and this is going to be a very, very long, drawn-out war. We have plenty of turns until the game ends. We have a good like 60, 70, 80 more turns till the game ends. Um, so yeah, we got a long game ahead of us here. Anything in particular making a stellar focus? Stellar focus. Stellar focus. What the fuck stellar focus is? I do not remember. Oh, damn, what is it? That was cast stellar focus. It's the damn global spell that is like 5 astral paths and it gives you 5 astral pearls a turn. That's what it is. I was sitting there, I thought it said forge for a minute. I said, what the hell is that? I don't remember ever having anything at stellar focus. So yeah, five astral paths, 30 gems, and it gives you 5 astral pearls a month. That is just my mind just went blank on that one. I'm telling you. I was like, what the fuck? But either way, I do hope you guys enjoyed 999 as far as research points to turn. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good one, guys. Bye.